there are fish, and then there are monsters. In the vast, unpredictable expanse of the world's oceans, some creatures stand out not just for their size, but for their sheer presence. Among these, one fish has captured the imagination of fishermen, scientists, and food lovers alike. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is a true monster of the deep, an evolutionary marvel, not a nightmare. With its shimmering metallic blue back and silvery belly, it glides through the water like a living torpedo, both beautiful and intimidating. This is a fish that has survived for millions of years, adapting to the harshest environments the ocean can offer. Imagine a torpedo, perfectly engineered for speed and power. That's the bluefin. Its streamlined body, powerful muscles, and crescent-shaped tail allow it to reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour. Few predators can match its agility or endurance, making it one of the ocean's most formidable hunters. These giants can weigh over 680 kilograms and stretch longer than a small car. Some individuals have even been recorded at over 3 meters in length. When you see one up close, it's hard not to be awestruck by its sheer mass and power. What sets them apart isn't just size, but their warm-blooded physiology, allowing them to thrive in cold Atlantic depths and migrate across oceans. Unlike most fish, bluefin can regulate their body temperature, giving them a unique advantage in the hunt for prey, and the ability to travel thousands of kilometers between spawning and feeding grounds. Their rich, fatty meat is prized worldwide, especially in Japan, where a single fish can fetch a fortune at auction. The marbled flesh is considered a delicacy, the centerpiece of high-end sushi and sashimi. For chefs and gourmets, bluefin is the ultimate ingredient, celebrated for its flavor, texture, and rarity. The allure of bluefin is ancient, but today's hunt is a high-stakes, high-tech operation. Modern fishermen use sonar, satellite tracking, and advanced gear to locate and catch these elusive giants. The competition is fierce, and the stakes are higher than ever, with entire communities depending on the bluefin's bounty. For fishermen, landing one is the ultimate test of skill and technology, a battle of wits against a formidable predator. The fight can last for hours, pushing both human and fish to their limits. It's a contest that demands respect, patience, and a deep understanding of the ocean. Yet this is more than a hunt. It's a carefully managed industry balancing economic reward with conservation. Strict quotas, scientific monitoring, and international cooperation are all part of the effort to ensure that bluefin populations remain healthy for generations to come. The story of the bluefin is a tale of power, value, and the delicate dance between humanity and the wild. It's a reminder of our connection to the ocean and the responsibility we share to protect its most extraordinary inhabitants. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is a relentless traveler, a true marvel of the ocean. With their streamlined bodies and powerful tails, these fish are built for epic journeys, crossing vast stretches of the North Atlantic with astonishing speed and endurance. Every year they migrate thousands of kilometers between their warm Mediterranean spawning grounds and the cold, food-rich waters of the north. This migration is one of nature's great spectacles, as entire schools of bluefin traverse open ocean, guided by instinct and the changing seasons. In late summer, Norwegian fishermen prepare for the arrival of these elusive giants. As the bluefin chase after herring and mackerel that swarm northward, anticipation builds along the rugged Norwegian coast. For generations, this seasonal event has marked a time of hope and excitement for local fishing communities, yet finding bluefin tuna is no easy feat. It's like searching for a silver needle in a seemingly endless blue haystack. The ocean is immense and the tuna are always on the move, vanishing as quickly as they appear. Fishermen rely on subtle clues. Media, seabirds diving near fishing boats, surface water disturbances, fishing crew watching water for signs of fish. The sudden dive of seabirds, mysterious flickers and ripples on the water's surface, and the faintest glimmer of movement beneath the waves. But perhaps most important is the wisdom passed down through generations. Local knowledge, stories, traditions, and hard-earned experience guides fishermen to the right place at the right time, year after year. Today, this ancestral wisdom is paired with cutting-edge technology. Sonar, GPS, and digital fish finders have transformed the search, turning what was once a game of chance into a precise, high-stakes operation. Modern fishing vessels are floating command centers, blending tradition with innovation. Norway's cold, nutrient-rich waters have become a vital feeding ground for bluefin, producing tuna with the rich, fatty flesh prized by sushi chefs and gourmets around the world. Each catch is a testament to the ocean's bounty and the skill of those who harvest it. The return of bluefin to these northern waters is more than just a fishing story. It's a sign of successful conservation efforts and a renewed balance in the marine ecosystem. For fishermen, it reignites the age-old hunt, blending excitement, tradition, and hope for the future. Now, as the European fleets ready their boats at dawn, they are armed with both skill and technology, prepared to pursue these valuable ocean predators. The chase for the silver ghosts of the North Atlantic continues, a timeless dance between man, machine, and the wild sea. Modern bluefin fishing is a technological arms race. Sonar reveals schools deep below, while radar and even drones scan the surface for telltale signs. Drones provide a bird's-eye view, spotting tuna schools invisible from the deck. Once located, purse-seine nets, massive encircling walls, trap entire schools with precision. The skiff races around, closing the net like a drawstring purse, minimizing bycatch and maximizing efficiency. Every tool, from powerful engines to hydraulic winches, is designed for one goal: landing the ocean's most valuable prize. Technology has transformed the hunt from luck to strategy. Fishermen can now target the right species and sizes, protecting both the catch and the ecosystem. The result, a safer, more efficient, and more sustainable fishery. In this high-stakes game, information is the most valuable catch of all. A tuna fisherman's day starts well before the first light of dawn. While most of the world is still asleep, these dedicated men and women are already making their way to the docks, the salty air thick with anticipation. The fishing port is alive with the hum of engines and the low murmur of voices as crews gather and prepare for another demanding day at sea. The deck buzzes with energy and purpose. Each crew member gears up, checking equipment, donning waterproof gear, and making sure every net and line is ready for action. There's a sense of camaraderie and shared focus. Everyone knows their role, and every task is vital to the success of the day. The captain, a seasoned veteran of the sea, sits at the helm, eyes scanning sonar screens and weather maps. He plots the day's hunt with precision, using years of experience and intuition to decide where the best catch might be found. Navigation is a blend of technology and gut instinct, and every decision can make or break the trip. The crew is always alert. Every role matters, from the engineers keeping the engines running smoothly, to the lookouts scanning the horizon for signs of tuna. Communication is constant, and teamwork is essential. On a tuna boat, there's no room for error. When the sonar finally lights up with the telltale signals of a tuna school below, excitement surges through the crew. This is the moment they've been waiting for, and everyone snaps into action. The skiff is launched into the waves, and the massive net is unfurled with practiced speed. Every movement is coordinated, the result of countless hours spent working together in challenging conditions. The crew works in perfect sync, encircling the school of tuna with the net. Timing and precision are everything. One mistake, and the fish could escape. Once the tuna are trapped, they're handled with the utmost care. Each fish is quickly stunned and bled, a process that ensures the highest quality and preserves the delicate flavor prized by markets around the world. The fish are gutted immediately, right there on deck. Every step is performed with precision and speed, because time is of the essence. The quality of the catch depends on it. Even a single bruised fish can lose significant value, so the crew is meticulous. Quality control is a constant concern, and every fish is inspected before being stored. The catch is then chilled or super frozen on board, locking in freshness and flavor. Processing is relentless. There's no time to rest as the crew works to store every fish properly, battling the clock and the elements. The hours are long, the work is physically demanding, and the cold bites at exposed skin. Yet the crew endures, driven by pride in their craft and the knowledge that their efforts feed people around the globe. Only when the hold is finally full, and every fish is secure and accounted for, does the crew allow themselves a moment of relief. The sense of accomplishment is palpable. The boat turns for home, cutting through the waves as the sun sets on another successful day. The crew relaxes, sharing stories and laughter, knowing they've given their all. For these tuna fishermen, every day is a race against time, the unpredictable sea, and the forces of nature. It's a life of challenge, resilience, and deep respect for the ocean that sustains them. The bluefin hunt is tightly regulated to prevent past mistakes. ICCAT, the international body, sets strict quotas. Each country and vessel has a limit. Once a boat hits its quota, the season ends. Seasons are short, protecting tuna during spawning. Minimum size rules ensure young fish are released to mature and reproduce. Every tuna is tagged and documented, creating a traceable path from sea to plate. Onboard observers and port inspectors enforce the rules, checking every catch. This system of checks and balances has helped bluefin stocks recover. The balance is delicate, jobs and food depend on healthy oceans. Conservation and commerce must go hand in hand. From sea to plate, preserving bluefin quality is a race against time. The process starts on deck. Fish are dispatched, bled, and gutted within minutes. Rapid chilling is critical. Tuna are submerged in icy seawater or packed in crushed ice. For the highest value, super freezing at -60 degrees locks in freshness. At port, each tuna is handled with care, lifted in slings, weighed, and graded by experts. Grading determines market value and destination. Fresh tuna is packed in ice and rushed to market. Super frozen fish stay in a seamless cold chain. Any temperature slip can ruin the product. The logistics are a marvel. Modern food science ensures the fish's journey is swift and cold. From the North Atlantic to distant cities, every step is about preserving perfection. Only the best make it to the world's top tables. In the processing factory, bluefin tuna is treated with surgical precision. Workers in chilled rooms re-examine, grade, and document each fish for full traceability. Expert cutters break down the giant into loins, separating prized toro belly from lean akami. Each cut is handled to preserve texture and color. Super frozen tuna is processed in sub-zero rooms to prevent thawing. Vacuum sealing and careful packaging protect the meat for its global journey. Every package is labeled with origin, weight, and grade. Within 24 to 48 hours, premium bluefin can be on a chef's board in Tokyo, New York, or London. The journey ends with a world-class sushi experience. From wild ocean to culinary masterpiece, every step is an art. The bluefin tuna industry is an economic powerhouse for coastal communities. It supports jobs far beyond fishing. Shipyards, electronics, net makers, and processing factories all benefit. Logistics, transport, and packaging create even more employment. The global demand for sushi and sashimi drives high prices, connecting Norwegian villages to Michelin-starred restaurants worldwide. A healthy tuna population means prosperity for thousands. Collapse would be both an ecological and economic disaster. Responsible management ensures the ocean's wealth benefits all. Despite recovery, the bluefin's future is uncertain. Strict quotas and enforcement require constant international cooperation. Climate change is shifting migration routes and food sources, making the hunt unpredictable. Rising costs and fierce global competition add pressure. The temptation to cut corners is real, but sustainability is non-negotiable. The bluefin story is one of balance, technology, tradition, and conservation working together. The industry's survival depends on foresight and respect for the ocean. The king of the Atlantic and those who depend on it face a future shaped by the choices we make today.